What is up, everybody? My name is Ben and you are watching You Are a Gamer. Today we are on the Idolm Master Shiny Colors just for an account update. And what am I gonna do on a very special occasion for a very special girl? Alright. Hold on, I'm just gonna let that play out. So, first off, we have a new gacha. And if you see these two, these two yellow ones, they are only for paid jewels, which I guess is it gives me an it's only for those who are paid play, because if you did a paid one, you get a costume of each girl. I'm just gonna each of the Illumination Stars girls in Yukata. I'm just gonna show you how it looks like. There you go, as you can see. It is limited, so it's only until the end of next month, so you have a lot of time. And these are all the past event suits. I think this one you get just by doing the Stray Light missions. Anyway, these are limited, as you can see right here. And so is that one. Yeah, so is this one. Alright, I'm just gonna skim through what each card in this banner does. So, for this Meguru, she has a vocal times 3 appeal with a dance and visual up 20% up for 4 turns. And when you maximally break her, she has a visual version of that, a visual 4 times appeal, and a vocal and dance 30% up for 4 turns. So when you do a link, it gives you the first skill gives you dance and visual times 1 appeal, and the second one vocal and dance. So yeah, this is very, I guess this is good for those dance visual teams, I suppose. Here are the passives, 10% up. Usually most cards have 7% up for basic stats, so maybe for the sake of Illumination Stars being, you know, the poster children of the game, I guess they give it 3% increase, but that is just an okay, I guess. Alright, and then this vocal and visual 40% up is before 3 turns, so it could be happening in the first, second, or third turn. 20% chance. Oh, 3 times. I think it's either before or after. I'm not sure. I think it's before, but yeah. Anyway, here are the limit breaks, the past cap thing, the past cap stat bonuses that it gives you, and the appeal, the memory appeal, is a visual hit, a visual times 1 hit. When you max this out, it's a visual times 1 appeal with a vocal and dance 50% up for 2 turns. And when you link it, extra 50% in vocal and visual, extra 50% up for 5 turns. This is only good for the dual stat teams. I personally don't run dual stat myself. I only run solo stat, because solo stat, in my own experience, it's much easier to truant, but not that easy for not easy for fest. That's just from my own experience. You might have different ones. And the support SSR, okay, the good thing is they're both not limited, so you can just grab them off banner maybe. So the support SSR, we have I forgot. Hyori. We have Hyori here with Mano and Meguru. So, her first skill is most SSRs have the skill already. That's 2.5, and then this I don't know if this is a fast skill or not, but I don't think it is. So basically, it gives the judges I think it's like a I have actually no idea what this does actually, but it does give that 3.5 dance appeal, and I believe it's more like a I don't know what this kanji means, but I think it's more like a hype thing up 50% up for 5 turns. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. Anyway, the special passive is dance 30% up, vocal visual 10% up when you're only at first place. When you're only first. So if you know your team is very very strong and you you just stay consistent on first place on either wing auditions or thanks flapping Dave auditions or fast auditions, you get this stat right here. And then of course dance 100% and dance plus 100 and vocal plus 100, and then your basic one. So I'm not sure what these are. This is room mastery. So basically if you put her in the same room, she is gonna give you extra 14 dance. It's nice. And yeah, here are her passions and the communes and everything. So am I gonna summon on this banner? Absolutely not, because this card is not limited. So the best way to do banners in this game is only go for the limited ones. These you can just you can just pass them, which is what I'm doing right now. And then we also have a support banner. So we have 3 different banners here. One is for vocal, one is for dance, and one is for visual. So I'm just gonna go through what do these cards offer. Maybe you can just look them up yourself, but I'm just gonna spare some time. So this one is a very nice passive. Vocal and dance and visual, like all 3 stats boosted up by 20%. You have 9 or more stars. That's it, 9 or more stars. So it's a 30% proc chance and only procs once. I say this is one of the earliest cards in the game. I played this game before, but I played this game before sometime last year, and I quit because first off, this game was region locked to Japan. So VPNs that time, my VPN was sometimes always working, and then sometimes disconnected in the middle, which is very annoying. So I just had to leave, and this was the first main screen in the game. I still remember. Alright, so basic stats right there. Vocal mastery. When you're in the same room as she is in the vocal room, you get plus 14. I'm not sure what this does. I'm not really sure what they do. Not gonna lie. I mean I have that card in my team, my vocal team, but I just go without whatever SSR I put. So this one I actually had 2 copies of, and I need 3 more to max it out. But what this does is total vocal times 2 appeal. And then the passive is 8 or more stars, 30% chance proc chance, and it can activate for 3 turns. 3 turns, yeah. And I'd say this is an okay as well. I'm not sure which SP does this belong to, but there's that. Yeah. Not sure what the rest of the card does. Anyway. And then this card, I'd say if you have this card, max it out, even though it's at base level, because first off we're gonna do the skill thingies. So basic 2.5, and then her second skill, vocal 2.5, and then your memory appeal gauge goes up by 5%. So Rinze here is, when it comes to her supports, it's all about the memory gauge up, memory gauge up, memory gauge up. Just keep filling up that memory appeal that you always use in Fest. She keeps boosting it up in most of the cards. And then her special passive, yeah, as you can see here, also boost up if you have 24 stars or more, and it only procs once. And then the reason why I said this card should at least max out this card even though it's at base level, because of this particular skill right here. Basically, when you win first place in your true end runs, she is gonna add extra vocal to the initial vocal that the audition gives you. And then yeah, that's pretty. I mean, this is overall a very good card. Like, I would suggest keeping this card. But alright, the next card we have Amana right here. Now, as Astromeria cards are all about healing. No matter what, they always try to recover their mental, because most of their skills require a shit ton of mental. Not gonna lie, like if you have the biggest mental, and the bigger your mental, the higher your advantage. So that is why she has a vocal times 3 appeal with a 7% heal. Just want to check something real quick. Okay, I'll check it again later. And then her passive is, see, as I said, when you have 90% or more mental, you get vocal 30% up, and even though it's a 30% proc chance, but it procs twice. And remember that it procs twice, so that's good. And then vocal room mastery SP. So when you're in the same room as this card, you get 16 SP for that particular room. A plus 16 SP for that particular room. So instead of your usual 5 SP in the normal room and in your lesson rooms, you get a 16. But the weird part is she gets a visual skill. Oh boy. A visual skill. With a nice healing chance here. Nice heal. Very, very nice heal. And that's all for vocal. Dance, I use this Meguru a lot. Pretty much the same as Mano. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as Mano, but only for dance. Oh, I wish I had this Mamimi. Okay, this Mamimi, she has a 2.5 dance appeal, and I believe this is more like a defense down kind of skill for 1 turn. So I guess that's pretty neat. And then this one, dance 100% up, but focus and the attention 100%. So basically, you're gonna get hit every turn just because of this particular passive right here. But I think the trade-off is worth it, because come on, 100% dance up. Who doesn't want that? So, dance mental, yeah. Same room as her, plus 10 mental, which is nice. This Shoko I also use quite a lot, and quite a bunch. but not at. I mean, come on, who is that lucky to pull up to like 4 stars of this particular card? All right. Anyway, dance times 4 appeal. 30% mental damage up for 3 turns. So basically, you're taking more damage for 3 turns. And then her passive, special passive, it's 3 or more turns, 30% up for 1 turn. And then same thing, yeah, it's the same thing. Pretty much just like the Rente. And then this Amana, I think I have her. It's not maxed out yet. This one, as I said, I will forever say this again. Astro Mirror cards, big mental, big advantage. So basically, the bigger your mental, the harder this hits. So basically, the hardest it hits is 3 times. 8 times 3, and it heals you 5% for 4 turns. It's more like a heal over time kind of skill. And then, of course, just like the vocal version, a dance version also has this. And then, I'm not sure what this does actually, but pretty sure it's just dance mastery. Alright, that's all for dance. Now we go for vocal. Vocal, Hyori, the same as Mano and Meguru, only visual, only on visual. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. This one I use quite a bunch. So this is pretty much the same as Sakuya's vocal card. Total visual times 2. And then when there's only one judge left, you can get this passive. Procs 3 times. 3 times. And then these are passives. Dance room, visual room SP. So you get SP when you put it together. This card, still remember this card? I got this card like 3 times already, and I already unlocked this special passive, which is pretty much like the Choco version and Choco dance version, which is nice. I mean, let's be real. Hokago Climax Girls supports are mostly on the attention side. Anyway, what this does, max starring, visual times 4, mental damage up 3 turns. Yeah, it's pretty much like the visual version of Choco's support SSR. Oh, it's weird. There's also a... Hold on. Let me check the rates real quick. I know it's good. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I think it's this one that checks the rates. Yeah, there we go. So you can still get PSSRs, but I'm not gonna risk it. Even though I know she's in here, but it's a 0.071% chance of getting either one. So I'm not gonna risk it. And then there's of course. Oh, boy, they're just weight ups. Okay. No wonder I get that card too then. Anyway, this Tenka, pretty much the same as vocal Amana, but instead of she also has a heal skill. She has 2 passives actually. The first one is, and this heal skill is, we have 2 judges left, 50% chance to heal 10% mental, and to recover 10% mental for once. And then this visual 35 is, I think it's less before 5 turns, 35% up, and then her big one is 3 visual times 3, 7% heal. yeah, I think it's pretty much the same as the Amana version of this card. So, and the usual banners and whatnot. But I'm not gonna summon on this because I know, now I knew that her birthday is coming up soon. Two days after this recording, I am gonna do like a bunch of summons for her birthday. For her birthday. I think I have about 4. And these are all from just straight up true ending my SSRs. So I'll show you what I true ended, but first 6 6 6 6. So I have about 4 pulls worth of gems. No, that's not 4. 8 pulls worth of gems. I'm not gonna spend these on the support banner because it's a trap banner. Anyway, the 2 recent cards and the two ended cards I recently did was this card right here. This Kogane, very nice. And then the other one was this Kaho right here, also vocal. Ta-da! And yeah, that's all I have for now, I guess. Nothing much has changed. Oh yeah, this event card, there's currently an event going on right now, but basically this card is just a how do you say it? As you can see, max appeal, just heals. And she's a visual card, which is okay, I guess. If you ask me, this card is the visual version of this Shivki, this one, except that this card has mental damage and mental damage cut. It's more like a shield, and this one just straight up heals. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So look forward to that Sakuya birthday pool video. Subscribe to my channel and always leave a comment and a like. Helps me a lot. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.